Does Islam allow freedom of speech, or does it threaten the death penalty for apostasy? Islamophobes and some Muslims claim that Islamic law dictates killing the people who turn away from the religion, who are called apostates. This is wrong, and I will explain why in this video. So this topic was really hard for me to research, and it took more than a week and one all-nighter. Thank you for your support until now, and welcome to another weekly video from Foundation 33. Let's first start with dispelling some common references from the Quran verses and hadith that call for killing apostates. According to this academic journal, even some Muslim scholars think that apostasy should be punished with death. They commonly cite this ayah from the Quran in the Surah of Baqarah 2:17, and they will continue to fight you until they turn you back from your religion if they are able. And whoever of you reverts from his religion to disbelief and dies while he is a disbeliever, for those their deeds have become worthless in this world and the hereafter. And those are the companions of the fire. They will be therein eternally. However, this verse says that a disbeliever will be in vain in this world and the hereafter. Also, the Prophet, peace be upon him, himself said, out of fear of sword or punishment, a Muslim can claim to turn away from the religion. This perspective is also confirmed by his suggestion to Amr bin Yasir. When he was being tortured, the Prophet, peace be upon him, and told him to say whatever he needed to get out of the situation, and that if it happened ever again, he should do the same. Also, this verse mentions fire, but according to a hadith, no one punishes by fire except Allah. The phrase that associates with death in this verse is fayamud. Some people wrongly translate it as shall be put to death, but it actually means to die. And this Journal of Quranic Studies states that neither here nor anywhere else in the Holy Quran is there even a hint at the infliction of capital punishment or any other punishment on the apostate. The main punishment for the apostate will be in the afterlife. The word irtidat or ridda is the technical term for apostasy, and it's only mentioned 2 times in the Quran, here and in Surah 5 verse 54. In no occasion is death is never stated as a punishment for converting away from Islam in the Quran. Now that we are done with the Quran part of this video, let's look at the cases of apostasy during Prophet peace be upon him's life and what happened to those. We will divide the apostates into 2 groups and review them. The first group are the ones who solely changed their religion out of a change of mind, and the second group are the ones who change their religion and on top of that commit acts of terrorism, anarchy, theft, vandalism, etc. Ubaydullah bin Jahsh was a Muslim during the Mecca era. He migrated to Ethiopia with the second group and decided to become a Christian there. It is said that he later died due to excessive alcohol use, and the people around him tried to talk him out of being a Christian, but no one forced him to do anything. There was a woman named Sarah that tried to transport a letter in which there were secrets of the Muslim army and their secret destination. She was caught and released during the march to Mecca. She went to Mecca and became a disbeliever, so she was not punished by death. The official Treaty of Hudaybiyah concludes that anyone who wants to stop being Muslim could go to Mecca and do just that without any punishment. Also, there were hypocrites, munafiqun, during the Medina era, and even after the Uhud battle, when the Prophet peace be upon him lost his uncle, the munafiqun were not punished by death. There are a few other cases of apostates that we know of, but none of them were punished with death. So I'm not gonna mention everything. Now let's look at the second group. Abdullah bin Khattab was also an apostate. He was in charge of donation money when he was a Muslim in Medina, and one day he turned away from the religion, killed one of his friends, took the charity money, and left town. As a result of his treason, murder, and theft, the Prophet ordered that he be killed on the day they marched on Mecca. There was also another group that went to Medina, submitted to the Prophet, and then they became sick. And then the Prophet offered them for free as a donation milk from the camels and food. When they went to that area, they killed the herders, they took the camels, and they left. When they were caught, their arms and legs were cut off, and they were left in the Harra area, which is rocky, without water, and they died there. They were not punished solely because of apostasy, but also because of theft, anarchy, and terrorism, because they killed innocent herders that were trying to help them. They put the whole Muslim community under danger, while they had the trust of the Muslims because they said they are Muslim. So now I want to talk about the most commonly referenced hadith in this topic. The Prophet said, if somebody, a Muslim, discards his religion, kill him. Dr. Kurjan, who's an expert in Islamic jurisprudence, states that apostates are divided into two. The first group of people are the ones who solely just change their minds and then go about their business without any anarchy or terrorism, without harming anyone else. The second group consists of the violent apostates, the ones who commit violent acts of terrorism and theft towards Muslims, just like Abdullah bin Hatal. In this hadith actually refers to that second group. As we can see in the Prophet, peace be upon him's life, he did not try to punish people who changed their religion out of a change of mind. This hadith makes sense compared to his actions when we think of it like this, and the instance that it was said. So passive and active apostasy is different. And as Abdullah saeed states, there is no evidence to indicate that the Prophet Muhammad himself ever imposed the death penalty on any apostate for a simple act of conversion from Islam. Killing all apostates is not a practice from the Quran or the Prophet's life, but it was present in the Middle East and in Muslim countries, not because of the Quran or the Hadith, but mainly because of political reasons. Sometimes there were scholars that gave fatwas, Islamic permission, to power-hungry political leaders. I want to finish this video with two verses from the Quran that assert belief is a matter between the individual and the Creator. There is no compulsion in religion. Verily, the right path has become distinct from the wrong path. And say, O Prophet, this is the truth from your Lord. Whoever wills, let them believe, and whoever wills, let them disbelieve. I pray to Allah so that I will never be a disbeliever, inshallah.